now, Bob, today's location, Coventry. Where we at? Caprinos. Does it taste nice? Let's find out.
All I want to know is, does it taste nice?
Caprinos, hello, how you doing? Let's go straight into the thing. Menu choices and value for money. When we talk about menu choices, it's a simple menu, but it contains all your earthly desires. All your sinful, dirty, full fat desires are contained within this menu. You know what I really like? The meal deals. You got deal 1, deal 2, up to deal 4. You got the main deals there, and I really like the color coordination, the greens and that. They really match with the actual decor in the shop itself because it's a beautiful shop and it's reflected in a beautiful menu. Simple but effective. I really like it. I ordered the Caprinos special that contained the onions, the peppers, sweet corn, tandoori chicken, spicy beef, and mixed peppers, yeah? That was $8.99. And then I made my own pizza with the pepperoni, spicy beef, smoky bacon, onions, meatballs, yeah? And I went for the stuffed crust. $8.99 for the pizza and $1.20 for the stuffed crust on top of that, yeah? Then we went for the side platter. This consisted of 3 bits of madness, barbecue wings, hot wings, and chicken strips, yeah? Along with a portion of wedges. That was $5.99. Then we went for the jalapeno cream cheese 6-piece, yeah? That was $3.50. And then for the desserts now, we went for the chocolate pizza, $3.99, yeah? Then we went for the small tub of vanilla ice cream and 2 cookies, yeah? $3.99. All in all, you're looking at £36.65. It was a bolo order. The Bank of England's on me for spending out the money. So when we talk about value for money now, your £36.65 is getting you a decent amount of food. But what I would say is it's more on the more expensive side, in my opinion. I think things could reduce by £1 and a couple pence here and there to bring the prices back down to earth. But right now they're in the Taj Mahal, the tallest building in Dubai and them places there. Your thing's high. And obviously you got to take into account, these are like a premium brand of pizza, innit? It ain't no Audi special or no Iceland 2 for 1. So as a whole, value for money is decent. So many choices on value for money, I'm giving you guys a respectable 7.75 out of 10. Because I think things were more on the more expensive side. Prices could have been reduced by £1 here, 20p there. But as a whole, what you're getting is a large amount of food for the money spent. So yeah, it's decent. Many choices and value for money, 7.75 out of 10. We made it, son. Before we eat, let's pray. In the book of Pepper and the book of Roni, at the top of Mount Jalapeno, God asked Funny Francis, does it taste nice? Funny Francis said, let's hit the belly and find out. Tuck in, son. It's dinner time. So first bite and overall taste. Look, Caprinos, you lot have done well. You've done really well. Let's go into it. When we talk about the Caprinos special, now, I'll be honest, I didn't really like this pizza as much as I liked the other one, and I'll tell you why. The tandoori that's on there gave it a distinct kind of funny aftertaste that it didn't sit well with me. Although the dough and everything was nice, the peppers were nice, I like the complimentary seasoning that you get from the tomato base. I really like the cheese as well, it complemented it well, but it's just the aftertaste. Just after you swallow it, it gave a funny taste that I didn't really enjoy. But let's go on to the one that I did enjoy. The make your own pizza, the one that I made. Let's talk about it now. When I made it, nice, man. It was off the charts. And I went for the stuffed crust. I think the stuffed crust really enhanced the overall taste bud experience. And I'll tell you why. You see now, the kind of cheese they put in there, you can tell it's fresh. Straight from the cow's titty, my brother. The cheese in that was fresh, nice. It wasn't too dense. You can tell that it was only in the fridge for less than 24 hours because any longer you'd get that aftertaste of something that was tasting sour, like some sour foot out here, yeah? But it was fresh. You know, there's doughs out there that really flood the taste. It's like Noah's Ark in your mouth, but with dough, because all you're tasting is dough. But what Caprinos have managed to do with their dough is exceptional. The dough itself really enhanced the flavor. You get that kind of sodium chloride, that kind of salt, kind of aftertaste from the dough. And then obviously the wheat consistency within the dough is nice and texturized and fluffy. It's like I could just eat the dough on its own without no toppings. That's how nice the dough is. I've really got applause for the dough. And now when we talk about the actual toppings, on the make your own pizza, which I made because it's so nice, yeah? I took up individual flavors from the stuffed crust, the toppings, the meatballs.
Let's analyze the meat on its own. So a bit of meatball.
I took up one meatball now, and the flavors on that were immense. I really like the infusion of seasonings, the mixed herbs that they've got in there. You can really see the pepper granules in the sliced meatballs that they put on the pizza. That was really nice. And when we talk about the pepperoni as well, it's generic pepperoni, but I think the ingredients that they've used in this kind of pepperoni was nice as well. So the make your own pizza was nice. And obviously the Caprinos special was nice as well, but I liked the make your own pizza more.
I think I like the one you make your own pizza more than the Caprinos special for money.
When we move on to the side platter and the jalapeno cream cheese pieces, these were mad. Look, the wings that they've got in there, they've got two types of wings now, yeah? They've got a fried wing and they've got a peri-peri kind of cooked wing, yeah? The cooked wing was nice, cooked to the bone, maintained its moisture. I was really enjoying that. And obviously the fried wing now, I really like the fried coating. It added another dimension to the texture. And then obviously when you're greeted by the moisture from the internal organs of the meat, it really added to the overall flavoursome journey that your taste buds embark on.
How you supposed to eat a chicken leg, my brother? Cartilage included.
You get me? It's like Uncharted. You're going through the cave and I don't know what you're finding, but it's good whatever you're finding in that cave, yeah? Uncharted, mad thing, yeah? When we go on to the jalapeno bites, my brother, this was some kind of cream cheese kind of thing. And when I'm squidging it, everything's just collapsing through my fingers. Everything was just soft and nice. I really like the outer coating from the jalapenos as well. That kind of breaded coating before you reach the jalapeno itself, one piece of jalapeno internally. And then you got the cream cheese, giving it that dimension, that taste, mad. So that's the side platter sorted. That was decent as well. We'll talk about the wedges. The wedges weren't as good. I mean, they maintained some kind of internal fluffiness. They were a bit stodgy. They could have perhaps been a bit more fluffy on the inside. They didn't really maintain the outer crunch that I really come to like from a wedge.
They seem fluffy enough. Could be potentially a bit fluffier.
When we move on to desserts now, the chocolate pizza was mad because you know what took me off guard? My man made the chocolate pizza from scratch, my brother. I thought he was just gonna peel it out of a packet from Aldi and them places there. Man made it from scratch, my brother. Obviously, put the sauces on there and the sprinkles, and that really enhanced the chocolate pizza because you've got the fresh dough that I've been really raving about already. And then when he's put that with the chocolate pizza now, the chocolate sauce and the chocolate chips, it tasted nice. The flavor was there. When we talk about the cookies now, the cookies were mad.
Peppa Pig, when we go in for the cookies, yeah? Let me know what you think.
The cookies weren't as good. I think Bossman kind of cooked them a bit too much because the base of the cookie wasn't as really soft and tender as I expected it to be. It was kind of a tough base. But before you reach the base, it's a meet and greet. You buck up on greatness. It tastes nice. And obviously, the Ben & Jerry's ice cream, that's generic ice cream. That one Caprinos thing, so we won't really talk about that much. But it added to the overall flavor.
Don't tell me you don't do this at home. Looking at me, black.
So, yeah, as a whole, it was nice. It was nice. So, first bite and overall taste, I'm rating you guys a goodness gracious 8.25 out of 10. It was serious. It was serious. 8.25 out of 10. So cleanliness and customer service. This is another area where Caprinos have really took a lot of consideration into their thing. When I stepped through the door and I initially sit down now, I noticed there were some crumbs around my eating area. So I have to highlight that straight away. But other than that, as we progressed through the eating extravaganza, everywhere else was clean. I mean, I had a look in the back area, that was clean. The back area behind the back area was clean. It was a clean place. And when we talk about customer service now, this is where they really gave me a nice little warm welcome, and they really showed that they take care and consideration for their customers, because the main boss man who I dealt with, he was accommodating, he made sure my needs were met. He really took his time to explain the menu with me, which I really value as well, because some dons just dash you the menu and expect you to start reading Swahili to know what going on the menu, especially if it's a complex thing. So as a whole, cleanliness and customer service, I would say it was very good, very good. So cleanliness and customer service, I'm giving you guys 8.5 out of 10 because your thing's serious. Other than the crumbs that I identified around the table that I was sitting on, everywhere else was clean and the customer service was superb. It was boom! Intergalactic missions, my brother. Proper. So let's go through the overall scores now. So boom, out of a possible 30 marks, Caprinos have scored 24.5 out of 30. Now look, that's mid-table, my brother. That's Leeds United, that's Arsenal, that's Tottenham. Proper, your score's decent. You ain't getting relegated for now, but I don't think you're gonna make top 4 either. You lot need to up your score, but you're not getting relegated. So I know what you're asking. What you wanna know is, does it taste nice? And my answer is, yes, it does. Make sure you head to Caprinos, it's a mad thing. Because look, the flavors are there, you're getting fresh dough, the cheese is amazing, the overall experience, the place is sculptured from beauty. I really like the fresh kind of green tiles, the kind of experience that your taste buds are taking on. The only thing I would say is the price is a bit mad, but if your pockets are bolo like mine, you'll still head there and still be happy. So, does it taste nice? Yes, it does. Make sure you head there, yeah? It's a mad thing.